It's 8:10 a.m. I'm in Altadena, first time probably in my life. I'm going to the TOTO beauty school because this is where Toto, the little dog from The Wizard of Oz, was born, in this city of Altadena. And I'm very happy to be here. I'm gonna just find this place, which is a beauty supply, and there it is. There it is, TOTO Beauty Supply. Okay, Toto. Did you know that they had a place named after you? Let's see, we got a TOTO book in here. Here you are. I, Toto. Toto, you made it. And let's see, where's Frankie? Frankie, where are you? You're in here, you're in my pocket. Frankie, where'd you go? Let's go, come on, you and Toto. Oh, where? You and Toto are in the history books now. Here's the beauty supply that you and Lou Toto are in. And it says here in the book, it says that, you know, you were born here, little Toto. Exactly where? Here it is. I like to start in the beginning, start with my beginning, but I really don't know much about it. I know that I was born in Altadena, California in 1933, and I'm pretty certain that there were more like me, maybe two, maybe three, and I remember that there was a bigger one. Now, of course, I know that the big one was my mom. I didn't really remember what she looked like. I mean, I'm not simple. I know she looked like me, more or less. I am purebred, you know. When I close my eyes and I'm about to drift off into one of my naps, I can sometimes recall how she smelled and how she tasted. Nothing has ever smelled or tasted that well tasty. Not even Mrs. Carl's cheddar biscuits. This is the little dog talking. Little guy here. Toto. And Toto is a dog that they named this place after, you see? They named it after the dog in The Wizard of Oz. Little Toto. I, Toto, has a book out. And if you read about it and you want to know about it, it's all in these pages in the beginning, you know. And it says here, let's see what it says here. Hold on. All right, here we go. Nope, I don't really recall all that much about my first guardians either, and that's how we prefer to call the people who keep us. We don't like the word owners and don't dare say the word master in my presence. One day, not long after I opened my eyes for the first time, these clammy hands picked me up and took me away from the big one who smelled and tasted so nice. I know I cried all the way to my new home in nearby Pasadena. I had to sleep alone on a cement floor next to a noisy, leaky washing machine. My bones ached that first morning when I woke up in those strange surroundings, and I cried again, interspersed with some whimpering and whining and an occasional yelp. Pretty soon I figured out that my guardians, a married couple without any kids, were a bit impatient with me, and come to think of it, with each other. It got worse and worse in the way they dealt with me and with each other. Primarily this was because I had another problem. Oh dear, I've just begun, and already I'm confessing, but I think it's good to be totally honest with my readers. Not that anyone would ever care to read this. I'm really doing this for myself. Why? Because I've had a good life, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I figured, why not write it down? And please don't think this immodest of me, and please don't think this immodest of me, but I am a major movie star, even if I have retired from the silver screen. Truthfully, I guess I'm sort of embarrassed because, well, my problem involved my not being able to control my my wedding. There, I've said it, and in print too. It seems I used to wet everything, rugs, beds, car seats, the occasional lap. You get the picture. My guardians most certainly did. They tried to cure me in their own unique way. I guess they did their best. This is, though, their own unique way involved towering over me, voices raised, and swatting me with a rolled-up newspaper. The yelling and the hitting and the slamming of doors only frightened me, and without fail, well, you guessed it, another fluid accident. So one day my guardian tossed me, and I chose my words precisely, tossed me into their car and drove me to the San Fernando Valley. For those of you who don't know Los Angeles, the valley is this incredible, beautiful place with rows and rows of orange trees and beautiful ranch houses. The air is crisp and clear, and everything smells wonderful. It's paradise on earth. I found myself in a sort of boarding school for dogs. Cute place. There was a Saint Bernard, a Mastiff, a Great Dane, a Collie, and almost a dozen other varieties of dogs, and each and every one of them was much bigger than me. I had to live with a lot of stress during those early days. I call it my concrete four period. I assumed I was at this new place to learn something. There was a big sign hanging out in front which read, Spitz's Hollywood Dog Training School. There's a picture of him with Hango, one of my first playmates, Hango. There he is in 1933, a very little young puppy. He was born November 17th, 1933. Hango is the niece of Carl Spitz, who was the man who raised little Toto. See? There he is. Me and Carl, Mr. Carl and me rehearsing. See? Here's the words of Mr. Carl. There they are rehearsing for him to stand up. Terry was the name of the dog, not Toto. Terry was the name. You know? True story how he takes her out first hour, and this man, Mr. Carl, starts giving her hand signals and stuff, and this is all history. This little dog here, Toto, who I know that is named after the Toto Beauty Supply here in Altadena, where the little doggy was born under the name of Terry. There they are in The Wizard of Oz. Made history by being in The Wizard of Oz. Here's my little Frankie, my little dog who passed away on May 25th of this year. There's little Toto, the cast of The Wizard of Oz, see? There he is. Well, we're going to go get some breakfast now. There they are on the yellow brick road. Wizard of Oz with the Scarecrow, Judy Garland, and little Toto, yellow brick road. There she is teaching him. First photo shoot together, see? With Judy. Judy and me in our first photo shoot together. This is all history. There he is. If you think Jack looks funny from the front, you should see him from my perspective. This is the dog talking who wrote this book. It's called I, Toto. And it's the autobiography of Terry, the dog who was Toto, by Willard Carroll. Toto was originally named Terry. See, there's little Toto there. We're going to go get some breakfast. He made $125 a week, the little dog. These were the instructions how to get here. The Toto Beauty School. It is October 7th, 2017, a Saturday morning, and I made it here in no time. I left at around 7:17, at the mileage of 51815. It is now at the mileage of 51850. We made it. It's TOTO Beauty Supply here at Lincoln, 2300 North Block Avenue, and Alberta Street, 400 West.